Well, apologies once more for that hitch as well. We seem to be having quite a number of challenges with some of our machines, but it's technology. It happens sometimes. Apologies anyway. But let's move on and do some more stories now. And the Voluntary Counseling and Testing Center of the Upper West Regional Hospital is in a bad state. The ceiling is worn out and leaks terribly. Hospital authorities are forced to keep moving the administrative documents and other office equipment from one corner to the other. Now, the situation has not only stalled the testing of HIV/AIDS and diabetes, but also inconveniences the officials and patients daily. Rafiq Salam has more in the following report from WA.
Watching the Voluntary Counseling and Testing VCT Center of the Upper West Regional Hospital from afar, you will hastily draw a conclusion that the center is in good shape. However, watching the center from the inside painted a picture of neglect for the structure and frustration on the faces of its workers. It also showed that nothing seemed to be working in this center. The center was formerly part of the laundry service of the hospital before being converted into a center for testing of HIV and diabetes and the administering of its drugs. On a rainy day, officials are preoccupied with how to move the office equipment and the drugs to a safer place in the structure if there is any. The zinc of the entire building is leaking. The ceiling is rotten and served as an abode for vampires and other birds. Emmanuel Wundo is the Upper West Regional Data Manager of the National AIDS Control Program.
Yeah, when it's raining, virtually you can't collect the water, so you have to just pack your things well and allow the water to flow on the ground. And everything will just be ended. You can't work, you can't do anything. So when it's raining, no work. Yours, when they come, we keep hanging ourselves outside. And where the dispensing drug is, that's the other room. You can see how it is. They were doing consultation and taking care of when it was raining. The place was becoming flooded and issues have to pause. We keep migrating from one corner of the room to another corner. Officially, this is not my office. It was the other room. When it became critical because of the desktops, I have to migrate out. And here, virtually, we don't get air passing through this office. And now it is also leaking. So you can just imagine sitting here. This weather there is okay. At least when the weather is hot and you enter here, it's like a semi-prison. So if things are not work, I don't know what will happen.
An official of Network of Persons Living with HIV and AIDS, NAPLAS Ghana, Genevieve Daboye, also shared her frustration.
I passed through to the ARG center to see how my people are doing, to see a cracking ceiling, why the water is flowing on the drugs, and folders was lying down, walls was cracked, but people go out there, the high-level meeting, I have all the report, just make political talk. I think our work have to start from the regional, ART center. If the regional ART center is like this, what happened to the districts?
Officials at the center told me they have complained several to the authorities, which have always fallen on deaf ears.
I told them I'm reporting this issue to management for over 10 years now. 10 years? Yes, when it was starting gradually. But every time you go there, health insurance have not paid, and when they pay, a lot of people come in. There are a lot of debts up and down, which the hospital have to pay those ones. So the ones that are not going to contribute to the income of the hospital, I think if you are in management, you also look into that area that let's wait in that sequence.
Meanwhile, Upper West Regional Focal Person for HIV and AIDS, Abubakar Musa, is already aware of the dilapidated structure used and stated that plans are far afoot to putting the structure in the right shape before the end of the month. Reporting for J News, Rafiq Salam. Wow.
He had to do it.
And here in the capital Accra, my name is Kwabna Chencha Heneboat, and you're still watching News Desk here on your Joy News channel on Multi TV. Time now for another break. When we come back, we'll bring you updates in business with Emmanuel Abwajiri. Stay with us.